Good morning. I hope you are all well. So I just want us to have a little chat, yeah? Just a little tiny chat. All right. So this is my chair that I use indoors. The other one I use outdoors. I'm normally supposed to use just the one wheelchair, but I don't like the bit whereby you get mud and rubbish and things under your wheelchair that you bring it indoors. Yeah, so this is a new chair that I got for just indoors. So now let's have a chat. I hope all is well with everyone. So I've been thinking, well, I've got a hospital appointment and I'm waiting for my transport. So the transport is not here. That's why I said let's do this. Yeah, let's have a little chat whilst we wait for transport to arrive. Yeah. Okay. So I've been thinking. Okay. So I think the way we were brought up is so different from maybe how we are bringing our children up. Yeah. So I'm a health visitor, and in England, anybody who's had a child can tell you about who a health visitor is. Yeah. So the moment a health visitor will come into a parent's life or a family's life in their third trimester, so any pregnancy from 28 weeks onwards, we can make contact with you, introduce ourselves to you, ask some things about you, as in how you were parented, what's your hope for the future, what's your hopes for the unborn child, how do you feel about this unborn child, was this child planned, is the father going to be involved with this child, and things like that. So we come in and we are very nosy as in our jobs. So we ask a lot of questions, yeah. So that's when we come in. So then when you have your baby, you get discharged home, whether it's a natural, normal vaginal delivery, or you have a C-section, you get home by day 5 anyway. And day 5 is when the midwife will come home or either in the hospital to do the heel prick. That tests for 9 different illnesses. Again, that's something that we can talk about another time, including sickle cells. Oh, my transport is here. My transport is here. So I will end this, and then when I come back, we'll do more. Is that okay? I could see that my transport is here. It's trying to find somewhere to park. So I'll catch up with you later. Bye bye. So back to where we stopped before me leaving for the hospital this morning. So I was talking about my job and what we do. So when we say antenatal contact, that is when we get into contact with people who are in their third trimester from 28 weeks onwards. So like I said, that's when we ask how they were parented, what sort of family support they've got, do they think they are going to parent the children, their baby, the same way they were parented, what are their hopes for the child, the unborn child, and everything. Because what we tend to want to do is that you, as the parent, you are the role model for your child. And many a time, the children think you are the best thing that ever happened to them. And so you should never, ever try to lie to your child. There is nothing like a white lie. There is nothing like a white lie. A lie is a lie. So when our children get to teenage years, like here in the high school, I think at the age of 13 or 14, they have sex education. So when they do have the sex education, when they come and ask you anything about that topic, me from how I was brought up, like if you're watching TV and you see some people maybe kissing, my grandma would say, turn around. Or close your eyes, and we'll all do like this. We close our eyes because if you don't do like So that's how we were brought up. So nobody really talked to us about sex. And hearing it from our friends, maybe it was a good thing, maybe it was a bad thing. So me, with how I brought my children up, maybe some people would disagree with me, but that's how I did it. Because then when they start growing up, they start asking you questions. Mommy, so was I in your tummy? How did I come out of your tummy? Oh, did they cut your tummy? Oh, I'm sorry, let me have a look. So then questions like that, when it comes, how do you answer it? How do you answer it? Maybe you can say that, okay, yeah, you were in my tummy. If you had a C-section, you can say that, yeah, they cut me and open me up and took you out. Or if you have a natural vaginal delivery, how do you go about it? So I will say that when you get of age, when you get a little bit older, I will tell you how you came out from my tummy. You've not lied. It's just that you've withheld some information. That is better than a lie. You see, lie spoils everything. So then they will ask you, oh, mom, so how did I get into your belly? What happened? Did God put me direct into your belly and things like that? Again, you say, when you become of age, I'll tell you about it. So you've not lied. You just withheld some information. When they become of age, you just tell them. I quite remember, I think they were in primary school and they met this child who, according to the teacher, because I had to report to the teachers, who, according to the teachers, had an older brother. And the older brother was into girls, sex, and everything. So whatever the older brother was doing, the child, who is only 7 or 8, was seeing everything, hearing everything. So this child said something to the hearing of my children that, we white, when we're doing, because you know most Caucasians are not circumcised. Yeah, most Caucasians are not circumcised. But then I know most Caucasians from Northern Ireland are circumcised because of Catholic religion. Yeah. Okay. So then he said, oh, how can we ever masturbate? And I was driving, so you know when you're driving, you don't really pay attention to whatever goes on because you got to have your eyes on the road. And I said, who said you can't? And he mentioned the boy's name. And I said, no, it's a lie. Ask Uncle Mike. I just said it. They should ask my brother. I didn't think about it. So I just said, no, it's a lie. You can do it. Ask Uncle Mike. As if Uncle Mike does do masturbation. So it's like, so later when I said, oh, what did I say? Like I thought my child was I think 13 or 14, the youngest, came home and he said, oh, mom, we've had sex education. I'm ready to have sex. And I said, oh, no, you're not ready. So he was back and forth with me. I said, okay, hang on. I will bring some condom home from work tomorrow. You try it on. If it fits, then it means you're ready. So you say, oh, yeah. So in the morning, you reminded me, Mom, don't forget to bring the condom. I said, no, I won't forget. So I went to one of my colleagues from the family planning department and I got the condom. So I brought it home. He tried it and he came back with a long face. Oh, it doesn't fit. It means I'm not ready. I said, I told you. So then he took his mind off. Then maybe, I think a week or later, he said, Mom, do you know that condom have got sizes? I said, have condom got sizes? I didn't know. He said, you brought me a big one, that's why I wasn't ready. So that was the right time I had that conversation with my son. That even though you feel you're ready, don't do it. You might ruin your education, you might ruin your life, you might ruin your future. Don't do it, because you do these things, this is what comes out of it. So then you have that conversation. It's rather you tell your child than to let an outsider tell your child. Think about it. Thank you.